Welcome, you are listening Radio Central News. I'm Chandni and now news in detail. Delhi Congress leaders and workers led by party president Anil Chaudhary stacked a silent protest at Mahatma Gandhi's Memorial Rajghat here on Monday, seeking justice for the Hathras woman who died after she was allegedly gang raped. Chaudhary said they also prayed that good sense prevails on UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and the state police. The way the UP government and its police has treated the victim and her family and tried to stop our leaders Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra and misbehaved with them, we prayed for Sadbuddhi, good sense to them also, he said. Chaudhary said Congress will continue to struggle for justice for the Hathras victim and her family without giving up the twin principles of non-violence and truth. The 19-year-old Dalit woman was allegedly raped at a village in Hathras by the four men on September 14. After her condition deteriorated, she was referred to Delhi Safdarjung Hospital, where she breathed her last on Tuesday. She was cremated in the early hours on Wednesday, with her family alleging the local police forced them to conduct the last rites in the dead of the night. Local police officers, however, had said the cremation was carried out as per the wishes of the family. The country on Monday recorded 74,442 new cases of novel coronavirus, while 903 people succumbed to the contagion in the past 24 hours. With fresh cases and casualties, the country's tally reached 66.23 lakh, while the death toll mounted to 1,02,685. Active cases remain below the 10 lakh mark for the 14th straight day. In the past 24 hours, 76,737 recoveries have been registered in the country. The new recoveries have exceeded the new cases in the recent days. India's total recovery stands at 55,86,703 today. The higher number of single-day recoveries has boosted the national recovery rate, currently pegged at 44.34%. As much as 75% of the new recovered cases were recorded in the 10 states and UTs. Maharashtra alone has contributed more than 15,000 to the new recorded cases, followed by Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh with more than 7,000 cases each. The Shiv Sena may contest 30 to 40 assembly seats in Bihar, Sena MP Sanjay Raut said on Monday. The Rajya Sabha member said a decision on the number of seats to be contested is expected to be taken in a day or two. Our people in Bihar want us to fight 50 seats. We are saying we should contest 30 to 40 seats, he told reporters. Asked if the Shiv Sena will field a candidate against former Bihar Director General of Police Gupteshwar Pandey if he is in the Paul Arena, Raut quipped, "Keep watching. I will go to Bihar. I will reply to this query when I reach Bihar," Raut said. Shiv Sena has been targeting Pandey since he sought a CBI probe in actor Sushant Singh Rajput's death. The Sena NCP Congress partners in the MVA government in Maharashtra have been critical of the former IPS officer over his remarks. Stressing on the importance of staying fit, the Sports Authority of India has instructed all its employed coaches to undertake fitness tests twice a year. The SAI has also asked the coaches to maintain records of tests in their personal files. The fitness test would be set on the guidelines of age-appropriate fitness protocol that was launched by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 24 September 2020 during the Fit India Dialogue and are the first ever set of age-appropriate fitness tests that have been launched in India, the SAI said in a statement. As part of the fitness protocol, all coaches will have to clear body composition test, balance test, flamingo balance and vrikshasana, muscular strength test, abdominal core strength and Naukasana, muscular endurance test, modified push-up for girls, women, sit-ups for both, flexibility test, V-sit reach test, aerobic cardiovascular fitness test, 2.4 km walk or run. Sports Authority of India is primarily responsible for the training of athletes through expert coaches. Fitness of coaches is one of the essential ingredients for them to impart fruitful training on the field. That is all for the today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.